Why is marijuana illegal when alcohol and tobacco are more addictive and dangerous to our health, but we manage to control them? Wouldn't education about drugs from a younger age be better?
Well, there's one bit of that question I agree with, which I think education about drugs is vital, and we should make sure that education programs are there in our schools, and we should make sure that they work. But I don't really accept the rest of the question. I think if you actually look at the sort of marijuana that is on sale today, it is actually incredibly damaging, very, very toxic, and leads to, in many cases, huge mental health problems. But I think the more fundamental reason for not making these drugs legal is that to make them legal would make them even more prevalent and would increase use levels even more than they are now. So I don't think it is the right answer. I think a combination of education and also treatment programs for drug addicts. I think those are the two most important planks of a proper anti-drug policy.
But the argument that it could be used as medicinal properties, that was another question we actually had, a person saying it's got proven medicinal properties, if used properly and regulated properly, could actually be quite helpful. That
is a matter for the science and medical authorities to determine, and they are free to make independent determinations about that, and they are free to make independent determinations about that, and they are free to make independent determinations about that.
Now, the government's chief advisor on drugs policy has been sacked after insisting that alcohol and cigarettes are more dangerous than cannabis and ecstasy.
But the question here about whether illegal drugs should be made legal, my answer is no.
On the Friday and the Saturday, most of what you're going to be dealing with is drunken idiots.
A grandmother who says she cooks with cannabis to ease her depression has been found guilty of growing and possessing the drug. Patricia Tabram has...
When they raided her home in 2005 and found cannabis plants in a wardrobe, she was already in breach of a 6-month suspended sentence for a conviction 2 years ago, when she admitted possessing cannabis with intent to supply. Today at Carlisle Crown Court, she was ordered to do 250 hours community service and fined £1,000, avoiding a prison sentence. Mrs Tabram says she'll continue to use cannabis, and she says she's prepared to face more court appearances and even jail as a consequence.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.